Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. Once again, I'd also like to thank Paradox Interactive for giving me the opportunity to Let's Play this game for you all. But let's get started, shall we? Last time we just took the county of Podlasie in our quest to take all of these kingdoms here, including Poland. And we're just one county closer. One thing I did notice after I ended that episode is we do have the problem here that this particular county does follow the wrong religion, and the wrong culture for that matter. So we can use our the settled tribe feature in order to help that along. We can also use proselytize as well. The proselytize, however, is a pretty low chance, so we may struggle with that. If nothing happens for a while, we'll just move it over. Of course, we can always help out our own moral authority by building a great pillar. We'll see if that's required. For now though, let's keep going, shall we? Just going to let all those levies recharge, but it looks like they already have. Perhaps I should write a letter to Chief Gosimir to try and convince him of my good intentions. A forthright message is what he needs. He wrote me back, informing me he has taken notice of my interest in his friendship and reciprocates vividly. This lady's very happy with her letter. Wonderful! As you can see, he's softening over time because of our swaying power. I've had trouble with a vassal of mine and tried everything I could think of to get along better. Councillor Shaman Simowit managed to do in one day what I'd struggled with for several weeks, when he told me just to ask the vassal for forgiveness. That was all that was needed. Okay. Well, I could either lose money or gain prestige. I'll just gain prestige, thank you. Seems legit. Of course, this particular place does have the warrior training ground because it's not Polish. Oh my goodness, the Magars have expanded like mad. They seem to have taken control of Kiev. Indeed they have. The Conqueror. The bloodlines here. Two conquerors here. Attila and himself as well. The Magars are expanding. We have to watch out for those. Oof. Looks like I'd have to fight the entire Magyar hordes in the future. With this, with his 6,600 event spawned troops, eh? Well, let's just look ever so swiftly away from that at something else that we could potentially do. Like, we could always push downwards into Lesser Poland. We don't need to go up here because this is all another kingdom. Lesser Poland could be an interesting choice. He does like me a little bit, but we could just declare war on him. First, let's see his troop count. Minuscule, but he does have a large number of potential ally troops, which would raise his total to about 3,000. What about me? So I have about 500 potential ally troops. Not quite enough to get over this particular situation though, unless I have an outstanding battle at a particular location. His troop count is better, and potentially higher quality. I should probably let this tribe flesh out a little bit. The conversion of Sudraja. The tribes of Sudraja are being converted to the Catholic faith. A group of priests sent by King of West Francia have performed a great ritual during which they converted the entire population of Sudraja alongside King Ivor and many of his vassals. With this act, the people of Sudraja once and for all have forsaken their old pagan gods. Interesting. So, King Charles II the Bald of West Francia has done something to this lot over here. This petty kingdom is now turned to Catholic. Fair enough. Interesting. As long as they stay over here, I'm not too concerned. I want the Catholics to be far enough away that I'm not too disturbed by them. So he's tried to convert them, and he's raised the revolt risk even higher. Good work. 43%. We might have revolt risk soon. Oh! Speak of the devil. At least it's a small baby revolt. We should be able to crush this with our own troops. Send them over here. How's the pregnancy coming along? No pregnancy yet? Okay. You're 25, you should be able to do that. This should be fine. Yeah. Let's merge them in and send them in. We'll take a small river crossing penalty, but that's no problem. These troops will be easily disposed of. Let's put down that revolt. Enforce the demands. And, where is he now? He's over there. Fair enough. But we have, temporarily reduced the revolt risk to 0 because of the crushed recent revolt. Okay, let's dispose of this. So we could worship the ancestors. We are, however, losing money to reinforce these. Oh, no, it's a prestige cost. I don't believe this is costing us money. Yeah. Levy upkeep was what was doing that. The terrain is the key to winning battles. If I focus my studies, I believe I can master the tactics of one type of terrain. So I could focus on rough terrain, which would give me forest and hills as well. Mountains and winter soldier are not really required. Let's go for rough terrain to supplement the flat terrain. So now I've got a plus 20% bonus in pretty much everywhere that's relevant, which feels pretty good. I do feel like I should push in a direction though. Perhaps this duchy here might prove useful. He doesn't have any vassals. I would still be relying on my potential allied troops, but it would be an interesting target. And heading towards my eventual destination. The Magars have proved to be an issue though. Hopefully these hordes duke it out a bit and sort of sort themselves out, know what I'm saying? Alright, so what have we got here? I could do a border dispute. I can't do a county conquest because he's Slavic, right? If I change my ambition to become king, I could do that. But I could just go for a subjugation. Or just a border dispute. It's 100 prestige. We kind of want the prestige for other things. Like, things are cheaper now, so I could actually get the Hussar training ground, for example. Which I will do. Probably should just go raiding. I mean, there's a temple right here, right? How many troops is that? Nothing. Yeah, let's just go raiding. Fuse, toggle looter, in you go. As champions of Peru, we strive to better ourselves than each other. Another time for another sparring match against this Bohemian, Slav. Very well, I accept. Let us duel. So we won our little battle against the retinue there. We just crushed him. These guys can't do much. He has accepted our challenge. My face hurts, but sometimes it doesn't seem as bad as what my opponents are suffering. I'm not done! Chief Viteslav says, through gritted teeth, but when he lies back down on the ground, throwing his dull spear to the side. When I step closer, he says, No, I'm done, I yield! It was all worth it. I gained 15 prestige, gaining the dual victory monthly prestige trickle. I do gain wounded and concussion. He gains wounded and black eye, and I gain 200 renown, and I complete the mission. So I am concussed at the moment, a small health penalty, and a nerf to my personal combat skill. We do need to lose both of those modifiers before we do any more dueling, that's much I can tell you. We are close to leveling up though to warrior. This army is actually going to try and contest, so let us see if we can appoint a commander. Commanders, eh? Minor titles. You kind of suck, so let's not bother that. You also lost your eye recently. Don't die on me, brother. Can I promote a commander? I don't have the prestige for it. I could invite a noble. Nobles are cheap. Okay. You suck, but we have a noble. I guess better than nothing, right? Let's get a commander. You will do. Get on this flank. I'm going to win the fight, I want to have a good chance of it. He doesn't have a third flank, and my martial score is higher, but he does have a better tactic. Unfortunately, I've defaulted to using the light cavalry. He's asked for advice on fighting. Yeah, I can give you that. My flank has fallen. Yeah, this volley is hurting a lot. Maybe this here can work out, the feint tactic. I don't think so. Time to retreat. I'm going to shatter all the way over here. We have completed our market village, which is something. Still getting no money, however, because of the penalties of looted province and wrong religion, wrong culture. Let's see if we could settle the tribe more readily. This proselytized chance just seems to suck, though. Let's just get you back to building zeal. Alright. A new realm. Hungary has decided to settle. Interesting. The monument has been completed. Upon unveiling, a statue of yourself is revealed, and notice the crowd smiling and giving you a round of applause. I have no words. Gain 200 prestige. Excellent. I can use this quite well. We could upgrade any of these items here. The training grounds, the war camp, practice range, the weaponsmith, and the hussar training ground. I think that the it's a bit hard to say, to be honest. There's a lot of good options here. I think I'll go for the training grounds. Just dismiss these looters for now. We gave it a crack, but we do need to let everything replenish now. Monthly prestige is going down because of our retinues draining our prestige. This particular one is abusing his office. Let's just ignore it for now. Alright. So Hungary settled, that's right. We could send him another letter saying, hope you feel better about being a Cyclops. Cool. We are slowly helping him out. Another peasant revolt, as expected. But let's just deal with this the best we can. Raise the levies. Move over. This is a larger peasant revolt, to be fair. Turn off that looter. There we are. We will get a small penalty, but I believe we should be okay. Oh dear, I am incapable. One moment I am shouting orders, surrounded by the clanging of swords and fighting around me. The next, everything goes dark as the world slips away from me. Are those people concerned faces? Everything hurts. I just want to rest. I'm incapable. Not a good look, because my wife has failed to do literally anything of useful regarding pregnancy. And my heir also has failed to marry. Can we marry you, please? Marry you to literally... How about my spy master, because she's strong. Cool. Do that. Thank you. Have children. I have lost my spy master, but that's okay. How about my wife? She seems to not be doing anything useful. Alright. We are winning. A bird cries out and I wake up. I hear men roaring in the distance. Why am I on the ground, staring at the sky? I cannot move. Is this how High Chief Dogawat Musava leaves the world? Go, Peru, comes the ragged voice of a saluted soldier next to me. And I just die. Boom. High Chief Drogowit feasts with the gods at age 23. He died in battle against a peasant revolt. And I'm not especially blessed. We hope you'll find peace in the afterlife. A wise and learned man is High Chief Gosimir. Progress and innovation is expected under his rule. Long live him! I agree. Let's start by not leading armies, because that's not worked very well at all, has it? Well, I've been immediately put into combat. Apparently I'm still leading. Past me, that is. No, not anymore. I'm actually going to lose this battle, I think. Oh no, this flank's doing okay. This flank's broken. It's a little bit edgy. So we can pick an ambition because we did win the ambition to acquire a title. Our focus is not a great choice. Let's group an air. As soon as we can change our focus, we will. Let us set the Crone focus in Ploik. We are mourning a hero for a little while. 10% monthly piety gain, which is something. At least we spent our prestige before dying, I guess. But I'm somewhat concerned because we have no people at all to follow us up if we also die. So let's make sure we don't do that, shall we? So Marshal, Steward, Spymaster. You hate me for some reason. Probably because I'm terribly wounded and injured. Please don't die on me, character. That would suck. My health is... I am severely injured. Well, let's just not die. That's the plan. Good plan, in my opinion. We have lost that battle. We can, however, raise more troops because we now have the following army. So we've lost the siege, but the army is re-rallying. Cultural advances. Majesty could be a nice idea. Tolerance, legalism. I think legalism. Let's get some legals. Title loss and succession, we know. We don't honestly care about that for now. We can build an observatory if you actually want to do the event chain. It's not a bad idea if we just don't die. Stand Together is an event that I didn't realise. Ask for help from the champions of Peru, hoping one of their warriors will assemble a band of mercenaries to aid you in your war. An interesting choice. Renault, I am actually a warrior. Okay, hence why we have this ability. A Reaver is a power. When leading armies and successfully sieging holdings, you'll have a greater chance of capturing enemies and looting artifacts from the holder. We also have Warrior Training, which allows us to give ourselves a special commander trait. We can also summon a Lodge Commander to have a special commander join the court, and Stand Together in order to get some more troops. Something like this seems reasonable. I would like to crush this revolt. It did kill my previous character. I have healed, however, this is good. No longer imminent death is the problem. Let's build that observatory, shall we? Your steward, Bolslaw, has suggested you build a great monument as a display of Bizova's might. While such a project would have its benefits, it would be costly, and you'd need a great number of men to construct the monument. Okay. Let's see. So I shall construct a monument in honour of Morana. Is one option, which gives us the 10% monthly party gain. Costs 20 gold. We also get a monument dedicated to My House of the Ancestors. What an excellent idea. It's monthly prestige gain. I think considering our prestige is that bad, we probably could use it. It would offset our penalties, so let's go with that. It will give us a temporary problem with our levy size, but that's okay. Let's go with that. We're just about to put this down anyway. The revolt is quelled. But this revolt risk is certainly coming back to bite us. I'm starting to test tempted to just leave troops on it and just not dismiss them. We have lost our Chancellor. We have no good replacements for a Chancellor. So I'm probably just going to appoint you and then just tell you to not do anything. Because that way you won't actually mess anything up. So, yep, good call. We are 1 over domain limit, that's okay. Court position, you will do fine. We could use it for commander, and you will do fine too. Excellent. I wonder what this special warrior training does. It will cost some renown though, so we can't use it now anyway. So we built the Hussar training ground, which is nice. It's going to be hard to see how well it's going to do because we've got this building monument modifier. Everything sort of just needs to replenish. You are worried about your levies. That's okay, we can dismiss your 24 troops. Upon returning from a small raid of their personal guard, I've been talking to High Chief Placed of Greater Poland. The man does not understand the urge for adventure whatsoever. What about the prosperity it brings your tribe? I argue, showing off a new bracelet decorating my arm. He sighs, seemingly unimpressed. Oh, I could help you hone that ambition, Piast. I could give him some. I could gain some renown. Why not? He agreed that he needs my help. In order to make him see things differently, we're going to be educating ourselves on famous Polish warriors and their historical achievements. Surely their tales are bound to inspire the staunch man. Let us make a show of how invested we are in this endeavour of 15 gold, eh? Hail, warrior! Rumours are that great spoils awaiting behind the walls of God-no tribe, waiting to be conquered by any daring raid of enough grit and ambition. I assume I need say nothing more. Of course you don't. I will loot this province quite happily. My fellow member of the Champions of Bruno are back from a final session with the Scribes. I am not sure what he had in mind, but he was clearly overwhelmed. Or perhaps I expected too much. He seemed mostly agitated in the end, and he gains the trait content. Well, be contented in being boring, I guess. Anyway, let's loot this province. There is an army standing on it. It is insignificant. Be crushed, army. I shall loot this province. Okay, we have an event. You wish to marry my spy master. My mother. The King of Serbia wants to marry... No, he wants to marry that. Yeah, fine, I guess. You can have her. It's probably just going to cause trouble anyway. My wife should make a suitable spy master. She was one before. She knows what she's doing. Please like me. Yeah, have a kid. Kid would be nice. My marshals discovered a man of great military talent called... I'm not going to try that one. There's not a lot of letters. Who is willing to serve in my ranks. Excellent. And I should replace a bad commander, apparently. It's showing a different person the person's going to sack, but I'll say excellent for now, and I'll make a review of the commanders in a moment. I think that... Yeah, you are the worst. Let's get you out of here. Replace you with this man, who is much more powerful. My observatory is finally ready. It is with great anticipation that I prepare to make the first observations. Studying the stars, eh? I think we'll siege down this holding and then we'll call it a video. Oh, they seem to have noticed. But hey, I want my renown. I will loot this province gladly to increase my renown. Oh no! Dagovet has been killed! Whatever shall we do? I could increase my wall and ditch soon. The rumours were true. The hold of God-no tribe was filled with treasure. Since I was the leader of the assault, I'll take the best share of the loot for myself. But I will not forget to share part of this bountiful prize with my brothers and sisters of the Champions of Peru for informing me of the existence of this treasure. Time to return home. I gain 200 renown and gain 20 gold. Excellent. I have renown, and I can do important things, like I compose books and hold festivals. Seems decent. I could also get a lodge commander, which would just give me a skilled commander character. Makes sense. I might as well keep sieging the place down, right? Get the rest of the gold. My incompetent steward has been incompetent. Thank you for putting a negative modifier on my capital. I appreciated that. How about you do something useful like settle this tribe, and you can train troops. And you can build zeal. Thank you. Carry on. Just keep looting the rest of this out. Yes, we can now use some of these actual modifiers that we have. Like I could warrior train myself. Let's do that. And I gain the trait, Pillar of the Plains. But let's see. Perun would be proud of you. Bogdan tells me, moaning and clutching his side. The Blier ladder to his ribs would have hurt a lot more had it been a sharp weapon. I have to hand it to you, my lord. You're good at this, he says. Thank you, that means a lot. Mine, by the way, I'm a Pillar of the Plains. I stand firmly on flat terrain. I am an inspiring figure for my troops, with 20% morale damage, defense, and combat in plains bonus. Pillar of the Plains that I am. Excellent. My marshal still sucks, but I am a Pillar of the Plains. I also am one-eyed, which is not the best result if I'm going to get someone asking me for a duel, but let's stop leading troops. Where's the button to stop leading troops? There it is. I want to be home with my wife. How do the stars move anyway? Just going to leave these guys here just in case these silly people decide to revolt. But I think that's probably enough for one episode, to be honest. Thank you all for watching. We'll come back tomorrow. Well, there'll be additional episodes, 2 of them in fact. And we'll continue to play this awesome game, Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. I hope you're all enjoying it. I certainly am. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time right here at KonfluxGames.